What up? Happy holidays. Gonna do a little quick Padre video. A lot of news happening right now. The winter meetings going on. Padres are in talks with Trey Turner. A couple meetings. It's been confirmed. That's crazy. With the money we spent last year, and we got a high budget already. They're entertaining the fact that they want to bring in a superstar, another one. But like adding Trey Turner would be awesome, man. I'm not counting on it, but if they're trying to build a dynasty, that's what they kind of got to do. They're gonna get it through the trade market and free agency, and they're doing it so far, and they're talking about re-signing Soto for a long time. They're trying to build a dynasty, so I could see this happening, and bringing in Trey Turner will open up Kim to the trade market, and even Crone. I got a Jake Cronenworth jersey, but we do need starting pitching. That's like one of our major holes. So like if we do add Turner, I could see one of them going for a top-notch starting pitcher. Um, but yeah, adding Trey Turner would be awesome. He could fit in at that leadoff spot. We don't have to have Fernando leading off, hitting solo home runs. Pretty much, it's a known thing to have like your power hitter leading off nowadays. But just baseball 101 says you want him hitting like second, third, fourth, so he could bring in runs. And you put Trey Turner in front of him, he's going to get on base a lot of the times. At least these next couple of years until he gets older. He's looking for a big deal, though. That's why if the Padres sign him, it's going to be for like 5 years. They're trying to do it, and with that money being gone, they still have holes at first base and left field. That's why they're saying that Fernando's probably most likely going to move to left field or right field, or Juan Soto's going to switch up. But there's not going to be a lot of money left, and I think a hidden gem in that free agency is Will Myers. He only played 77 games. He keeps getting hurt, but it seems as soon as they put him at first base, he's good to go. I'm a little biased because I'm a big fan, but legit, 77 games, 7 home runs, 260 average. That's a home run every 11 games. And 260 is good nowadays. Just with the options available and at his value, and I think if they left him at first and DH, he would stay healthy, and we would see a comeback, a great comeback season for him. I think he could be a comeback candidate for 2023, depending on where he plays. I think outfield is ruined, that man. He gets hurt all the time out there, well, that's on Will Myers, but yeah. So if they add Trey Turner, and there's one more option, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brian Reynolds doesn't want to be there no more, and AJ is in big for him, has been big for him for the past 2 years. So adding Brian Reynolds would be sick too. But the Pirates don't want to get rid of him. They want to keep him, but that never really works out. If the player really wants to go and he makes it clear to the public that he wants to go, usually they go. And my trade package for him would be Trent Grisham and Ha-Seong Kim, which is 2 young 3-year of control players that are Gold Glove finalists. Trent won it 2 years now. And Ha-Seong Kim is could be an up-and-coming star shortstop. He's his bats getting better every year, and I think if you take away at bats from Kim right now at this point, you're just setting him up for failure. That dude needs at bats, and he can get that over in Pittsburgh. And the thing with Trent, he's an all-star center fielder defensively. He won that Gold Glove, but it's just his bats are so bad. He needs to work on his at bats, and he could do that better at a rebuilding ball club where he doesn't have so much pressure, where the Padres are trying to win right now, man. And we need players to perform both offensively and defensively. he was Mendoza line all year, and that's just really unacceptable. Being a starting center fielder, even if you're good at defense. But I think he could be. He's a former #1 draft pick. I think Pittsburgh for Trent Grisham could be good for them and him because he can. They got that defense secured out there in center field, knowing that he can run down balls, and he can rebuild his bat. Pittsburgh just sounds so good for him because they're a rebuilding club, and he needs to rebuild his offensive game, and he could be a lethal piece to their ball club in a couple of years. So yeah, that's my hope. Two young Gold Glovers, Kim and Trent for Brian Reynolds, and then AJ. He always finds a way to get these pitchers, find these pitchers somehow. He has his magic ways. So I'm confident that we'll get another pitcher in there. But that about do it for this one. Irie-fan-geek here. Hope you like the Christmas tree. I got my little Christmas village set up. Shoot. Have a good one.